Hi everyone, welcome back to the autobiography series, Getting to Know Natalie 1. I have I have here with me one of my beautiful mom, Audrey Jarrett. Say hi, Audrey.
Hi everyone. Hi.
Yes, you can go ahead.
Oh, so Natalie, we're back again to continue. So we are on the topic of school.
All right.
Did you enjoy school?
Yes, well, I enjoy school for the most part. I can remember I've been to I think too many to count, but or I can just name them. I went to Miss Miss Cherry Basic School in Negril, that as an infant. Then I left there, went to Negril All Age School. I did not spend a lot of time there. Um, then I went to Sheffield All Age School. That's the least time I spent at any school. I believe I was there just for 6 months because I believe a teacher had beat me or something like that, and my stepfather decided to remove me. Then I went to Whitehall Preparatory School. That's one of my favorite schools. That's in Whitehall, Negril. Then I graduated from that school and I went to Russell's High School. That's after I took the common entrance. Then, after I moved from Westmoreland to come and live in St. Catherine, I transferred to Bridgeport High School, another favorite. So, my favorite schools would have been Whitehall Preparatory, then Russell's High, Bridgeport High School. Left there after CXCs and went to Portmore Community College. And then I transferred from Portmore Community College to the University College of the Caribbean, which I did not complete. But I enjoyed learning. School for me, though, learning was a challenge. I think throughout high school into college, most times I was sleepy. Didn't sleep well as a teenager. Slept for very short times because of the situation at home, and at school I just couldn't concentrate well. So I was always an average student, always like barely getting by until I think the latter part of high school I started like really deciding that I have to do better so that I can have the education that I need to have a better
Mm-hmm.
life. But it was a struggle, but I did enjoy it though.
Yeah, you went through a lot of schools, but I heard it in your voice that you enjoy it, and
Yeah.
learning is a part of you.
Yeah.
So tell us, what kind of student were you?
Well, I remember I was always active. Um, Sometime I had nickname. I was salt. I was in everything. I think the earlier stage infant, I was quiet and reserved. But as I get into high school, that's going to Russell's High, and being with the friends and teachers, then because everybody they were very vocal and they instill that you need to speak up and not be so shy. So I started coming out of that. So I'm now a talker thanks to them. So I changed from the Miss Quiet and Reserved to being friendly and outspoken. I took part in every club at school, every club that you can think of. I was in it from prep school, come straight to high school. The art class, the music, the drama, the ISCF, that's Interschool Christian Fellowship. I was in 4-H, I was in Red Cross, I was sub prefect, and then I think in Bridgeport High, yeah, in Bridgeport High School, I become deputy head girl. So I was always, as I said, salt. I mean everything, and that kind of being that involved helped to, distract me from the stresses of life. I know I shouldn't even be
Yeah.
saying that at that age that I had stresses of life, but it was something that kept me going,
Mhm.
and yeah.
Yeah. And you're still that kind of person today. Yes, you are.
Yes.
Um, what would you do for fun apart from going to the beach? What would you do for fun?
Well, being a part of all those clubs and hanging out with my friends, you know, I always love music, always playing around, joking around. Um, and I'm just always up to now. I'm just always into music, listening, singing to myself, um, having imaginative ideas that's just out of this world. I remember I used to just sit down and make up stories, like do dramatic stuff with whoever is around, and just make use of you and play pretend all the time and being involved in music. That was my fun.
Okay. Okay. So how would your classmates remember you?
Well, well, I know I have an answer to that question. I had something down, but the earlier classmates would remember me as Miss Quiet. I've heard, because I know I've heard it since I'm older. I heard some people call me Miss Tushy, um, because there's this thing to me, I guess, from basic school. I can thank Auntie Cherry for this. Although I was from poor family background then, and then, when my mother and stepfather started having the money to send me to private school in Negrilla Preparatory School, they kind of teach us, to always, like even now, if I'm sitting down, no matter what, if I have on pants or skirt, I'm always doing this behind me to fix my skirt as if I always have on pleat. There's an invisible pleated skirt that I always have on. I walk,
Uh-huh.
they say I always walk dainty, I talk dainty, I eat dainty. Not my fault. That's just how
Yeah.
we were taught, I think, at those two schools, Miss Cherry and Whitehall Preparatory. So, and then, to talk, the talkative person, I became the talker once you get to know me. I'm always quiet until you get to know me. So I think they'll always
Uh-huh.
remember me as that.
That's this quiet little girl, eh?
Until you get to know me.
Until they get to know you.
Yes.
So probably we can say because in that time being quiet you were you observed persons before, right?
Yes. And because I found it difficult just opening up to people, because I always have this, I don't know, this thing that I still have now, where I'm friendly but I don't make friends easily, because there's still this thing in the back of my mind somewhere. Can this person be trusted? Because I've been, let down so much by those who were close to me. So there's always this little thing. I want to get to know people, but I'm reserved because, yeah.
Because of yeah, okay. So we understand. So Natalie, are you still friends with anyone from that time in your life?
Yes, I am.
Relatives?
Some persons I'm not close friends, but we still keep in touch thanks to Facebook. I can remember as far back. Let me see. My first close friends. I had Patricia from Whitehall Preparatory. She has been on Facebook, and every now and again we touch base. I haven't seen her in a while though. And then Judine Birch, which was one of my first best friends. We still keep in touch via well, I have her contact number. Every now and again we keep in touch. She's on my Instagram. Tika Williams, one of my best friend for years. When I lived in Negril, her father, her mother, and I are friends. I think I have everybody's number. We keep in touch mainly through Facebook. Um, Johnny Anglin, she's friend and family. She was one of my best friend. Still keep in touch with Johnny. She lives in Cayman now, but we aren't as close as when I was in my childhood. And
Uh-huh.
my high school best friend, which is your family, my best friend Vassal, he's still my best
Yeah.
friend from the day he's my best friend. He's still my best friend now. So yeah, and then I have other close friends from high school that I still keep in
Mm-hmm.
touch with. There's Rochelle Finnegan. There is, well, a lot of them from my high school. If I start calling them, no, I'm not going to finish. So I just choose the closer ones, guys. Please don't beat me up. Yeah, but we're still in contact, most of us. And as I said, there's Facebook, thanks to Facebook.
Yeah.
And I don't know, just those few questions, and we have to cut this video to go to another one. See you
Okay.
shortly, guys.